I don't even remember why she threw the chair. To be honest, it was oftentimes stuff that was so benign that it wasn't even worth remembering.
My mom is like, somebody disrespects you, you go after them. And she would tell me, if you're gonna fight somebody, you better beat their ass. Because if you come home and you didn't beat their ass, I'm beating your ass when you come home.
In an intense situation, like a tiger jumps out of the jungle at you, your brain floods with cortisol.
My mom socked my little brother in the face. She would do that to me all the time.
It's fight or flight. Either you're eaten or you're safe. And over the next 8 minutes, your cortisol comes back down and you're back to a normal level.
My oldest brother, she burned his hands on the stove.
But if the stressor doesn't go away and you grow up in a home where you're continually threatened,
He tried choking me, so I called the cops.
then a brain starts to develop to always be ready for the next threat, to always be ready for fight or flight.
He picked me up and he took me in his room and he just like touched me. It happened so many times.
Rage, anger, anything could set them off. They don't know the difference between a real tiger and a paper tiger. You have to unconditionally love them, and you have to believe that their behavior might be out of their control. And that piece is so hard for educators to swallow. And that pill is a bitter, bitter pill. It does not feel like you're setting them up for success when you know they're going to enter a world of hard knocks. They're going to have somebody who's signing their paycheck that when they tell them to fuck off, they're just going to fire them on the spot. They're not going to look at them and say, "Are you okay? You know, how's it going? What's going on in your life right now? It seems like you're having a tough day today." Like, that's not life. They're never going to have that in life. But you've got to back up and say, okay, wait a minute. Grounded in research says the most impactful thing this kid can have for their future is a caring relationship with a caring adult that gets them and truly understands them.
Diane is an example of a student that definitely has some aces in their life, makes some real positive changes. They're at critical risk, and then all of a sudden, she got knocked off her feet.
So recently, like 3 weeks ago, I got kicked out of my house.
¿Sí me puedo llevar unas?
My mom met this guy at work, and he's 25 years old. And I told her that he's a drug dealer. He stabbed somebody in California. My oldest brother's 21 years old. I'm like, he could be your son. She just went off on me. She was like, "You're this, you're a hoe, you're a bad daughter." She was like, "Get your shit and leave." I'm like, dude, I take care of your kids, I feed your kids, I take your kids shower, I help them, I go to the soccer games, I do everything, I do homework with them. You need me, you can't just kick me out. And it's like, my mom was the only thing I had. My dad got killed when I wasn't even born. She's the only thing I had. And for her to abandon me like that, I wish I can go back. And never be born again.